Let me just center it on me for now. Okay, cool. Okay, so when we last left our intrepid heroes, a lot of shit has happened. So I'll go ahead and go into the recap. Basically, since you guys, let me just start from the beginning. You guys managed to destroy or to kill the shadow dragon and make your way back to the Black Lanterns Inn with the Echo Cubic Gate that belongs to Jarl, who is the proprietor, the tiefling proprietor of the Black Lanterns Inn. You wanted to abscond with a lot of the dragon's materials and treasure and everything. So over the course of several days, you guys have been harvesting its, its innards and scales and teeth and just going to town. You've also gotten back with all the treasure that it had, and I have that treasure list somewhere around here. It's a lot of stuff. During one of the trips, Hattori and Dorn, which is Josh's character, they what was it? They explored around a cave that Jarl had suspected there was like some trouble in, with he was having like some issues with like a jealous innkeeper that wanted his inn, and basically they fought vampires and almost died, but they came out ahead. Then from there, Kalen and Hattori went on their side adventure, and they took Brian too in the background.
I was there.
Yeah. And she basically went on a spirit quest to resurrect. Oh, my shirt is inside out. To resurrect Danther the Panther.
Yeah. Panther 2. He's in the game.
Danther 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yes.
Electric Boogaloo.
I love Minus the Bear.
The bear? Oh, the bear hasn't come back yet.
No. Minus the Bear is a band, and that's the name of one of their songs.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say no, that bear hasn't come back yet.
That's not what you're referring to.
They took that from.
Okay, never mind.
Nice. So y'all went on a spirit quest / herbal fetch quest to find this particular herb that you needed, and found yourselves crossing paths with an avatar from the Raven Queen, and basically met the ghost of Braylon, who was that 16-year-old kid who y'all rescued from the stone quarry underneath Red Larch whenever he had like that large stone on him, and Hattori kind of like befriended him and took him under his wing to mentor. Well, he's dead. He's a ghost now, and he's in the Shadow Fell where you guys are, and he explained to Hattori that there were a lot of attacks in the various towns in the Desarin River Valley. So Amfell, which is the starting town where you guys are at, has been completely annihilated, wiped out, is gone, no more. Red Larch was attacked, and that's where he died in the battle at Red Larch and he described some cultists, and then that was pretty much the end of that episode. You guys got back, and you guys got Danther back. And so now y'all are all back at the Black Lanterns Inn, and Jarl has collected all of you, and he's asked if you guys are ready to go back home. And I mean, you've got a slew of NPCs with you as well. You've got the Mirabar delegates, Rundorf, Majara and Terraciel. You've got some prisoners that you rescued from whenever you defeated the Black Earth cult leader. You have Wolgrada, who is taking a liking to Helg. And you have Gervor, who is the half-elf noble wizard who knows Heron from Waterdeep.
Yep.
And then you've got a couple of other people. You have Ruck, who is the female deep gnome, and you have Droth, who is one of the male humans from, again, he was a prisoner. Jarl asks if you guys are ready to go. And to your surprise, Ruck and Droth actually approach you and say that they've decided to stay, and they've contracted with the Black Lanterns Inn to stay in the Shadowfell. So that's 2 NPCs, unless you guys want to talk them out of it.
I mean, that's their decision.
Okay, so good. So they've decided to stay. You've got 5 others who still want to get back to home because fuck this place. So Jarl looks to you, Heron, and he says, "Are you guys ready?"
For what? We leaving?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, you guys are. I mean, I'll gladly offer you employment here.
Out of game question, how are we getting our hoard of treasure back with us?
You have a bag of holding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You've got a few bag of holdings. Uh-oh, they dropped.
Oh.
I'll wait.
All right then.
You've also managed, of what is her name? Serial, the dark elf trader. I mean, she'll sell you a bag of holding to take all your shit in. And what? Money is no consequence to you right now. Hey,
what
Brian.
If you put a bag of holding in another bag of holding, but you just like...
You die.
All right.
Sorry, we got frozen for a second. Did anything happen?
Helg died because he wanted to put a bag of holding inside a bag of holding.
Yep.
Oh, well,
I created a wormhole.
You go through the Stargate.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Teal'c is there. He looks at you and he goes, "Indeed."
Hey, he said the thing. I was hoping he'd say the thing. Oh, they're gone again.
Uh-oh. Bye.
Oh, God. So my 3D printer is scaring the shit out of me. It's printing the very tip of the gun, and it's like wiggling the whole thing, and it's making crunchy noises, and I don't know if it's going to survive. But it's at 99%.
Crunchy noises.
It's been a 12-hour print.
Hey, Brian.
Hello.
Okay. So he tells you that he's taken I guess your orders for the dragon and for your dragon items, and he said that he will get them to you guys. And if you guys are ready, he'll escort you to, unless you guys would like to stay and become very well compensated employees at the tavern.
No. I think we're done.
Okay.
I've got places to go, people to pimp. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Right. He goes, speaking of pimping, I guess that's where you would like to go, right? You'd like to go back home.
To pimp?
Yes.
I mean, ideally, yes.
Okay. Don't worry, I'm not a genie. I'm not going to screw you out of anything.
Oh, I swear to God, I will come back and kill you if you do. I am not getting trapped in hell again.
All right. He says, okay, hold on to your butts. And a cloud, darkness kind of envelops where you guys are, and the Black Lantern ends kind of like fades and then reappears, and out in the distance, you see a cross with a dead man on it, and he looks to you guys and he goes, "Follow me."
The dead guy?
No, Jarl.
Oh.
Okay, I was like, how is he like walking with the cross on his? Yeah, I was imagining like.
Yeah. So Jarl approaches the dead man on the cross, and do you follow?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Wolgrada gets next to you, Helg, and is like, "I'm scared. It's dark here."
Don't be scared.
And indeed, it is dark. This place is called the Shadowfell for a reason. It is almost like as if you are in, outer space, and there's like a celestial body that is casting a shadow over wherever you're at. Even those of you with dark vision have a hard time kind of seeing what's out there. You do notice that there is a glow around Jarl, the same bluish aura that surrounded his Black Lanterns in the inn, and as that's really like how you can see like around him, and and you see the dead man with a similar glow as well. He approaches it, and he turns to you guys, and he says, "This is Dead Man's Cross. The Raven Queen has blessed me with the ability, now that you brought back the Echo Cubic Gate, this is a nexus of swirling energy and a travel point. So I'll be able to put you guys back where you belong." He takes his cubic gate. I'm just going to hold this for lack of a better term, or lack of a better whatever. And he clicks, rotates, and then opens. You see some energy kind of like being siphoned from the center of where the dead man is into the gate, and then he closes it. And he turns and he goes, "All right." He opens it back up, and out emanates from it a cone that at the base of the cone, there's a large Stargate-like portal circumference. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And he goes, "All right. If you need me, you've got the Stone of Far Speech. Just safe travels."
Happy trails to you as well.
See you later, Gator.
Xander,
Full force into it.
Yeah,
What?
Gator says meow meow
That's not what that sound like.
meow. That's what Danther 2 sounds like, though.
oh gosh.
Trying to find his new voice, okay? He came back from the underworld. He's having
All right. Nice. All right. So you step through the visual effect from Stargate happens, and you've got like the swirly.
Sure.
And are you guys on roll 20?
Yes.
All right. You find yourself in the courtyard of the Riverguard Keep.
Oh.
That's convenient.
It's
Best
nice.
Uber ride ever.
Huh?
Best Uber ride ever.
Right?
Yeah. 5
Give
stars.
5 stars. 5 stars. You're basically where K4 is, and Danther looks pretty worried, and he's kind of like looking and he's like pawing at you, Kayland.
Yeah. Danther, it's okay. I promise I won't send you off on your own again to get killed. Oh. Be strong, Danther.
You see in the darkness a man with a torch, and he goes, "Who goes there?"
It is us, the wardens of this keep.
Master?
Yes, that is how you should refer to me.
If you please.
You're back!
We are back. How long has it been?
Oh, well, since when?
Well, since we last saw you.
Well, you were last here a while ago, but so much has happened. Do you even remember who I am? It's been a while.
Of course I do. Good man.
You.
It's Holger, the guy that you guys left in charge to fix the place back up.
Yeah.
And he's done a pretty good job of patching the place back up. You look around, the stables that were crashed in are no longer in disarray. They've been repaired fully. A lot of the parapets and the roofs and everything, they've been pretty much repaired. Some patchwork, but yeah, it looks like that he's done a pretty good job with the task that you set before him.
I've seen better.
Master Helg! It's great to see you, sir.
Yeah, I know. Pretty great.
All the ladies have been asking for you. They've been wanting to indulge their pimp.
Ew.
Oh, God.
I'm done with that line of work. On that note.
But sir, like the Riverguard Keep is no more. It's basically a tavern / brothel like you requested.
Yeah, I'm over it. Held takes off his pimp hat and throws it.
He goes, "You're gonna want to come inside, Master Heron."
That's what she said.
Then lead away.
All right. He takes into the main area. Basically K16, if you can see it. That's kind of like where the main hall was. He sits you down at the bench and he says, "Please wait here. I'll go get Luan."
All right. Well, I'll sit down and wait.
All right. After, what's that? So he returns with Luan, the Eladrin who was in his all black monk gi outfit thing, and he looks and he goes, well, good of you guys to join us back in the land of the living.
We are quite happy to be back.
Are you quite well?
I think everything is in order.
You've been gone a long time.
Well,
Things aren't going so great here.
we have heard, yes.
It's been about 2 months since you guys have last left.
Good Lord. Then we'll catch us up then.
Sure. Well, you know that you guys have already taken out the prophet for the Black Earth cult. But in his place, a terrible genie has kind of risen in power.
Oh, super.
Yeah. My party and we've managed to stop the water cultist, Gar Shakurkeel, or whatever the hell his name was. We've managed to seal them off from coming up through the basement of this keep. So you don't have to worry about him. But what you do need to worry about are the remaining two cults, the fire and the air cultists. They're trying to take advantage of the vacuum that's been left. We've done all we could to curb them, but without real reinforcements, it's just kind of been hit or miss.
I'm sure that the job you did was more than admirable.
I appreciate that. Oh, you've got Danther back.
Yeah. Yes. You know, what's a trip to the underworld without resurrecting an old friend?
Quite right. And yeah, time does work a little different on there, over there. But with that, I think that you may be you may want to see your friend here, and he motions. He motions over to what's his face, and tells him, "Hey, go grab Arash, go wake him up." He turns to you, Harry, and he said, "Arash arrived this morning. He said that he was going to be expecting you guys. He has a delivery for y'all."
Hmm. Well, by all means, then.
So, I already forgot his name too. What's his face? Left. To go get Arash. Holger.
Yes.
You see a sleepy Persian man in a onesie come through, and he goes, what is it that you... Oh, my friends, you are here. It is great to see you.
I would think that it is, yes.
Yeah, we're pretty great.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we don't... Yeah.
Jarl has sent me here. Your items have been finished. He opens up his bag of holding. He says, "Sir," he motions over to you, Heron, and he says, "The dragon heartstrings that you have requested to be put on a new lute. Here it is."
Good man, thank you.
Basically, you'll get a +1 on any performance you do.
Nice.
And a +1 for as long as like you're keeping it up, like you have advantage on concentration.
Oh, nice. Okay, good.
Yeah. Lady Kaylin.
She stepped out.
Oh, okay. Helg.
Sup?
He reaches in. I know you said you wanted a hat, but we couldn't really make one or a helmet that you were quite looking for. So he pulls out basically like a little black mask that would go over your eyes. We did manage to make this from the dragon's wings.
What's it do?
And he says, "Well, take a look."
All right, I put it on.
All right, you put it on. You look super pimpin'. You're also once per day able to see into the ethereal plane and the Shadowfell.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Helg's okay with it.
Okay.
Helg's time in the underworld has jaded him.
He goes, it happens to the best of us.
He's also not unconvinced that this isn't Dragon Ballsack skin.
Well, she was a female, so.
Helg's not 100% on biology.
Hi, Helg. It's great to see you. To the Lady Kaylin, he pulls out a full dragon scale armor.
Yay!
We managed to make it in the vein of elven armor.
Thank you. That's very considerate, and I appreciate the extra effort and research that entailed.
So whenever you don this armor, it's black. It's like a charcoal black and kind of smoky. You basically get all of the It is going to be. It's going to be 14 plus your Dex modifier is going to be your new armor class. You do not have disadvantage for your stealth.
Yeah, because it's a dark shadow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. And then he gives
not Hodor.
Helgor. Yep.
Sorry, I have a good friend named Hodor, so you know.
And then he gives the other stuff to the other people. So in your party. And then he says, "It's always a pleasure doing business."
Absolutely. Till next time.
Do we pay him?
No, those are your items that came from Jarl. He hands you a parcel or a little envelope, and it's a note that is handwritten from Jarl. It says, "Good luck."
Aw, that Jarl.
He looks at so he says, "If you don't mind, I'm going to retire."
Please, our hospitality is at your disposal. Feel free to stay wherever it is that you wish.
You're so gracious, so gracious. And he leaves. Luan looks to you guys and he says, "I think there's someone else here who you may want to see. Be back in a jiff." And he disappears into one of his Eladrin misty steps. A second later, he reappears, and behind him is in all of his burly, lean muscle is Chance the Shepherd.
What the fuck is he doing here?
Oh, snap.
You guys, it's good to see you.
You certainly don't look any worse for the wear, Shepherd Chance. Oh, God, I'm not. I'm very tired from my Stargate journey.
He goes, "It's okay. Planar travel is very taxing."
Yes.
He says, "Kaylin, I've got some bad news."
Dancer died again?
No. Whenever the cultists attacked, a lot of us stayed and fought, and some died, some got taken prisoner. Valivo, his son Enos, was taken.
No, wait, what happened to Enos?
He was taken.
Okay, so we can rescue him.
Possibly.
Have there been any expeditions? Has anyone put any effort into organizing a search party or a...
We've definitely tried that. There are, well, since the absence of you guys, there's been an erection of the various cults, their temples. They've the one the air cultist temple. It's risen out of that Manticore gorge.
Oh no!
I think he could potentially either be there or the fire cultists. We don't know which one got him. Valivo died trying to protect his children,
Oh my
but
god.
we lost a lot of good people that day. I tried to get out as many as we could, but I only do so much.
Yeah, well, we will have to simply kill them all then.
Yeah. I vote we kill them all and find Enos. And
I guess if there's some sort of quest or something we're supposed to do.
what if the quest is this? What if this leads to the quest?
Let's go save him.
Thanks, Hulk.
Luan suggests that well, there's plenty of party members. We could divide and conquer. It just depends on who you guys would like to take out. Would you like
And
to?
plus Helg, they might have good shit that we want, so we kill them and we take their stuff.
You know me.
I know. You like the stuffs.
I do.
Yeah.
All right, let's go kill people and get stuff and take people with us.
Yes. Yay. So which one should we attack first or go towards first?
Let's see. We have the air cult and the
Fire cult?
fire cult still left. We haven't touched the fire cult at all, have we?
I don't think so.
No, it's too hot.
But we should have severely weakened the air cult already.
Yeah, so do we take down the weak one first and then go for the fire cult, or vice versa?
Go with the weaklings first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I kind of
I
thought.
feel like we work up to it.
Steal their shit, get our stuff,
Yeah.
have advantage. Maybe they might even have information about the other cults
That's
since they're located so close.
Perfect.
That is a good point.
Let's kill people.
Hooray! Murder.
And murder. Murdering bad people, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, it's not even murder.
You're basically rescuing people. At this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, we're the good guys.
Yeah.
He looks. Chance looks at you and he goes, "We really do. We are forever in your debt. Thank you so much for coming back to our aid."
Mhm.
Yeah, of course.
I will call on that debt later.
Yes, you will.
he looks over at you and he winks.
Yeah. Oh, Chance, I've missed you. You don't get a lot of flirt in the underworld. Shadowfell.
He goes, no, I imagine you don't. Probably not
Everyone's all Raven Queen this, Raven Queen that, and you know.
Probably not the liveliest of places.
No, really, surprisingly not. No,
Get it?
I got it.
He looks. He says, or not Chance, but Luan then interjects and he says, "Okay, well, if you guys want to go over there, attack the air cultists, I'll take my allies and we'll start in on the fire cult."
I think that sounds like a good plan. What do you think, Helgen, Heron?
Just be careful. Use guerrilla tactics. Don't.
Maybe y'all should just scout and kind of like collect intel, and then we'll meet you there. Because I don't want to like have to rescue even more people.
Look, Chance, we're saying we don't trust you to do this. So
Yeah, a little bit.
You worry about that pretty little face of yours.
Chance is like, "Oh no, well, I'm not gonna go." Like Luan's the one who's saying he's gonna go. I'm not. I'm not cut out for fighting. I'm more of a lover.
Yeah, we know.
And a runner awayer.
And that's why we love you. But what do y'all think? Don't you think it'd be better if they just kind of like scouted and got all the information so when we get there, we can go in all together?
Play recon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that they're not like getting themselves in a shitty situation they can't handle. and then we have to rescue them too, and then we have less manpower.
We're
We
saying a
handle
lot,
our
saying that
shit.
we can handle.
We
yes.
handle our shit.
Yeah.
I'm confident.
Okay.
We came back from. I faced the Raven Queen. All right, so
an avatar of the Raven Queen.
yeah, like her adjacent dude. I mean,
Luan says, "Well, we did manage to take out the water cultists, like Gar, and stop him from."
yeah, but we kind of loosened the lid on that, didn't we? Right.
Did you?
Didn't we?
A little bit.
Yeah. That pickle jar was loosened.
Yeah.
Oh, pickles.
Mm.
Did Groon die?
No, Grund is among the missing.
We're gonna get those pickles back. Those are national treasures.
I still say Grund is a bad guy somehow.
I would not be surprised. Yeah.
He is not. He is the goodest of guys. You just want to kill my favorite simpleton.
That's what you say. I don't trust it.
Hey, Pickles got you out of
Pickle?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, it was kind of a big deal.
Ah.
Oh, I love that.
Ugh.
So punny. I love that.
Okay, so then I guess if that's what you guys want to do, Luan says that you know, he takes your map and he kind of sketches out where he marks on your map where the or the air cultist temple is now. He tells you, he says, she's not playing around anymore. What's her name? Where are you? Why do you hate me? Oh my gosh. Here it is. He says, Erisy, who the air prophet, she's kind of been taking a lot of people for what is it, offerings for that guy to come through.
Well, that sounds promising at the very least, because then we can see if we can rescue some folks.
He says he can take you guys over in the morning, or if you guys, he leaves it to you guys. I mean, it's kind of late.
I don't know. I think
I mean, a good night's rest wouldn't for us, right? Or would it? I don't know.
How long ago were the last group of people taken?
A few days.
Then I almost feel like time is of the essence.
Okay. And the night, attacking in the night could be more of a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
He says, okay, that's fine. I think that would, the sooner y'all get there, the better. Just then, whenever he says that, you hear a commotion outside, and someone shouts, "Hey, stop that!" It sounds like Helgor or Herder, whatever. Holger, fucking his name.
Hodor.
Holger. Holger, you hear him shout. And a moment later, voices break out into a low, strange chanting.
Shit, the cultists came to us.
In my experience, chanting is never good.
Feels very culty.
All right, let's make with the killing.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Helg runs towards it.
You run outside?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You run outside, and so whenever you come out the just south of where K15 is, not inside that room, but in that area just south of it, that's where you see Holger, and you also see 1, 2, 3, 4. You see 5 individuals and 3 hellhounds.
Oh god.
They are several strangely dressed people stand out in that area. One who looks like a priest chants as the others open a large box engraved with a recurring elemental symbol. Inside, a magical orb resembling a crystal ball pulses and thrums with power. The priest holds the orb aloft and continues to chant while the others kneel before it. The priest is dressed in all black, and underneath his, or at the base, his robes are flames.
At the base is what?
At the base of where his robes are flames.
Oh.
So fire cultists.
So,
Have they seen us yet?
huh?
Have they seen us yet?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Wow. Oh, it's been a while since I've used this.
All right.
I remember right. I think you have
Advantage.
in your terrain. Which one?
Try to take me a sec.
These over there. Too snacky. Shit, I rolled shitty.
That's not bad.
No, that's not bad. Allies, I'm gonna have so many.
Why do we have 4 extra points and Helg doesn't?
Because our initiative is our like bonuses is 4 because our dexes are really high.
Oh, not.
Sorry, Helg, didn't mean to say that in front of you.
Cool, guys. It's cool.
All right. So first up is going to be actually the bad guys. They rolled a 20.
Oh, good.
Of course they did.
Yeah. Don't worry, that's probably the only natural 20 I'll get like all fucking day.
One can hope. One can hope.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and get this going. Draw shape. So they're basically all right over here. And you guys all came out here. So the 3 dogs are going to double move towards you guys. But since they're double moving, that's all they can do.
Okay.
The chanting is going to continue. And where is my counter? Here it is. And Helg, you're up.
2 seconds. I'm having to relaunch Roll20.
Okay.
Sorry.
No problem.
Okay. So there's hellhounds closest to us.
Yep.
I'm going to attack one with my cane in just a moment.
Okay.
All right.
So you're rolling with advantage. You're going to want to take that off.
Oh, how did I get on
We'll
there?
we'll take that first one, though.
Wait. How did I roll with advantage? I didn't know that was a thing you could do.
At the top, there's like a little toggle thing. This is like advantage, disadvantage.
And normal.
Oh, okay.
You see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll that again?
No, we'll take your first one. And you're a fighter, right? So you get like 2 attacks. So the first one you definitely hit. So go ahead and roll your damage. That is pimping damage, all right. Let me get a thing. You've got Hellhound number 1.
Yeah, I kind of forget most all of my character shit. I get to do 2 attacks.
Yeah, you get to do 2 attacks.
That's nice.
All right. So minus 16. Okay. You beat you smack the dog on the head and he whimpers.
Aww.
All right, and then you smack him again. All your damage. 6. All right. All right. Next in the round is Heron.
Heron just stepped out, but I'll go ahead and be Barty for him. Oh no, he's back. Oh, there he is. Oh, okay. All right, so Heron's going to, let's see. Oh shit, his shit's a lot more complicated. Okay, good, he's here. I was trying to pretend to be you, but I don't know how to be you. You can't be you.
No, you can't.
There's that name.
All right, so the small box is the first Hellhound that Helg beat into submission.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they're still chanting on the other side there.
Yeah, where this one is. Oops, I can't do that. Select. Where this is. That's where the 5 individuals are chanting over there.
Okay. How big is that box?
It's 10 by 10.
Okay. Yeah, that group is getting fireballed though.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yep. So I destroy my loot as fast as I can, and it speeds up and gets really hot and stuff. And then just out of the sky, a big fireball comes down. They must make a dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
And beat a 15.
Okay. The fire is raining down, is coming down on them. They look up and they almost like shriek with enjoyment. Roll your damage.
Oh shit, because they're fire people. This was stupid.
Roll your damage.
Sounded cool.
I know.
It sounded real cool.
They're getting off on it, man.
Yeah. It's like a lot of damage too. 28
Okay.
per person.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Aw.
That was silly.
But it looked pretty.
It looked badass. Like
Yeah.
you rain fire down on them and they just kind of like dance in the flames like they're like
Oh good. And I definitely used like one of my that was very dumb.
What would you like to do next? Or is that all your movement?
Yeah. Let's I will inspire Helg then.
Okay.
Wait, not me?
Yes.
All right. After Heron, it is Kaylin.
Okay, I want to do Hail of Thorns on the group.
So you cast Hail of Thorns on yourself.
Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to cast Hail of Thorns.
As a bonus action, yeah.
That's a bonus action. Okay. Do I have to do anything else?
No, then you shoot.
And then I'm going to shoot...
So you've got your choice of this dude right here, who is basically the priest, this guy, or 3 other dudes that look like, oh, actually, Flame Guardians, where you at? You've got 3 dudes that look like this guy
Okay.
with the shield, and then 1 dude in like this black dude.
Okay. For like non, I'm gonna shoot the black dude because he doesn't have any armor on.
You know, you're gonna hit like several people, right? That's what Hailthorn
Oh
says.
yeah. So those 3.
You have
Or
so
the
she can
group.
attack somebody and hit anybody else within 5 feet.
Okay, so you can basically hit all of them, actually.
Yeah, that was kind of my intention.
The thing is, the other people take less damage, so you want to
Unless, like,
shoot.
the main person. Yeah, I want to focus it on the one topless dude.
He basically looks like a go-go dancer.
Yeah, essentially. So I'm focusing on him.
He's the one with the box and the orb.
Yeah, I feel good about that.
Roll your attack.
Oh God!
Right. Your your arrow comes in and kind of sails overhead. He just kind of watches it go.
Am I wasting my hail of thorns too, or
I
does that keep on keeping on?
don't know.
I'm gonna say since it's a miss, then they're all gonna miss.
I
And you get another attack since you're high level now.
think it
Yeah.
happens no matter what. So the next time you hit a creature with a ranged spell or the spell, and okay, so it's the next time you hit.
Okay,
So
so I'll use my second attack and not give it to Danther and shoot with my longbow again.
so like the spell lasts a minute until you hit something.
Okay. Oh yeah, you definitely hit him and everybody.
I forgot. I'm sorry. You don't get a second attack.
No,
Oh.
I chose not to give the action to Danther.
No, that's not how it works anymore.
What?
Oh, is that
We
special
forgot to
ranger?
roll initiative for Danther anyway.
Is that special ranger?
Yeah, it's the new one.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Roll your initiative for Danther then.
Not to do that. I don't know how to do that.
It's 14 plus. I don't remember what his
Modifier.
what his modifier would be.
So then it'll be his turn since he would essentially go before you, Heron.
Uh-huh.
So, but we'll go ahead and have him go right now.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna have him attack the same dude.
Okay, so he's gonna have to move through 3 hellhounds.
Oh, never mind. He'll attack a hellhound. You're so right.
Okay.
So whatever hellhound is nearest to him.
Okay, that'll be the one that is against the wall.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll for his attack and everything.
Okay. Roll for his attack.
Yeah.
Oh, Brian's just double checking something real quick.
Oh, okay. In the meantime, I will roll for everybody. Okay, Nala misses with her crossbow.
We missed another thing too. Okay.
What did I miss?
No, I missed the thing. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
No.
When Kaelin attacks, if Danther can see her,
Mhm.
gets a free melee attack.
From Danther?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So he potentially gets 2 attacks per turn.
Okay, then he can attack right now again.
And then it'd be plus
Yeah.
I need to look at the
What's his modifier?
yeah.
Ooh, Hattori goes to punch, but he misses badly.
Okay, so he'd have a 14.
A 14.
Yep.
Still does not hit the Hellhound. He and the
Really?
Hellhound kind of snarl at each other.
Yuck.
All right. And then Merv is going to go.
I miss having to.
Geez, that's not going to hit. Wow. Okay, so I'm really shitting my rolls. Hattori, Merv, and Nala all miss.
Wow.
Next. Huh?
Sorry, I was just laughing at our shittiness.
Next, you see Luan. He mutters something in Eladrin, and he disappears.
I'm sorry. He would get a proficiency bonus too.
Panther would have.
So it should be 17 instead of 14. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I haven't marked a bunch of stuff down.
All right, so 17 does hit. So what is he doing? Biting, slashing?
He will bite, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much damage?
It's 1d6. Sorry, I got a bunch of tabs on.
Holy shit.
7.
Yes. 7?
Uh-huh.
All right. The Hellhound whines, and then that's it. Next is Bad Guy's turn. The Hound has advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of the Hound's allies is within 5 feet of that creature. Okay. Okay, so he's gonna take a bite at you, Held.
Bring it.
Oh, probably not. 15?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nice try, punk.
Huh?
Nice try, punk.
Yeah. So that one snaps at you, but you kind of like move out of the way. The second one goes to exhale, and I need you and basically everybody actually needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit!
There is a cone of fire coming at you guys. Held, you save. Kaylin, you save. Oh god, none of them do. Heron, you don't. Heron, you get singed for 21 fire damage.
Oh, good.
Not a singe.
So he dead.
No, I'm not.
21. Oh, you're at 1. He's a 1.
Holy shit.
I'm hurting pretty bad.
Yeah. Got a shout out to your girl Nala.
Yeah, well, Merv, and Hattori all took 21 damage as well.
Gosh.
They failed their saving throw. Those of you who passed, you only take 10.
Oh. That's such good hit points. Don't take them away from me. I can do cure wounds on someone too.
Mm-hmm.
10.
All right. After them, it's going to be the other bad guys over there. They're going to. Oh, I forgot about Dorm.
Cure wounds myself.
He probably.
When you use this
Either.
use those for fighting. Your
The
rapier.
priest is going to turn and face you guys. And he's going to cast his own fireball.
Oh.
Oh, good.
Make a dexterity saving throw, everybody.
There's 9 again.
No,
Oh,
20.
20. Good.
Hot, hot, hot.
All right. Helg, you do not save. Heron, you save. Kalen, you save. And then my guys, they save. And it's going to be 28 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
If you fail, it's 14 points of fire damage.
Wait, if I failed, it's only 14?
Yeah.
Oh,
But if you pass,
No, I mean if you you mean if you pass, it's only.
Pass. Yeah, I'm sorry.
okay.
Yeah,
So
if you passed, it's 14. If you failed, it's 28.
okay.
it's not working.
Okay, well I'm down.
Uh-oh.
Ryan's real dead. He's negative dead.
Oh, no. Your body's on fire. Heron falls to the floor. Helg, your turn. Oh, wait, I've got one more. Well, he's not going to do anything.
Do I have to roll a death save immediately?
Yes. You've got one save. Helg, you're up.
Kind of tempted to run away. Not gonna lie. I guess, is that hound next to me still alive?
Yes, it is.
Well, then I'm gonna keep bonking on him.
Bonk on the head. No. Yes, that's definitely a bonk on the head. 11. All right. So 1, 2, 32, 13. Okay, so that hound is not looking good. Oh, Josh! Welcome. Can you hear us? No. Womp womp. Can you hear us, Josh? Okay. You can't hear us? Okay.
421, please respond.
After Helg, it's Danther's turn. Let me see if I can. I don't know what to do for Josh.
So Danther will attack the same hellhound again.
Okay.
I think that's what I decided to know what it was.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
Rawr.
Rawr. Rawr.
Meow.
Happy Saturday.
I know. Every day is Catter Day.
Yes. So how much is the damage?
Let's see. Oh, good.
Oh, God.
Two,
We just pretend
Hold
that
on.
didn't happen.
it's to 7 still.
7. All right.
Yeah.
After Danther, it is Heron.
I gotta roll a death save.
Roll your death save, son. No, that is a mark in the fail.
Bad. Okay.
Cast Cure Wounds on yourself.
Kaylin, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Heron.
Okay.
Does that pop me up to just one, or
what was that? What was that?
I have no idea.
Guys, the devil wants to play.
I know. He's obviously not on our team though. Like,
Holy shit!
'cause we're not doing very well.
And I'm
Josh, is that you, Josh? Oh, I can't hear you, Josh.
Is Josh a Gould?
All right, so you get 7 points of HP back, Heron.
okay. So I'm at 7 now.
Yep. Okay, let me see. Okay, cool. I just can't hear you, Josh. Well, womp womp.
What do I get? Do I get a bonus action or anything?
Nope, that was your action.
That's your action.
You're welcome.
Hattori is going to cast Water Whip. So I need to make it, and I fail. That's going to be. Dude, what the fuck is that? Did you hear that?
I heard it.
Yeah,
I did not, but
I heard like
It's so creepy. I have no idea what that is, and I'm kind of scared. Is that you, Josh? Oh, okay, it's him changing settings.
Making him sound like the devil.
I know, seriously. Let's see. 1d10 plus damage. 10 points. Oh, actually that's 30 points because it's 3d10, not 1d10. All right. Hattori casts, does a Katara Waterbender Water Whip, and he goes and he slams into the one that the third one that hasn't been attacked, and then he uses his reaction to bring the hound towards him. Hattori was in the back, so each of you gets a attack of opportunity against the hound that's being dragged between your party.
nope.
Like all of us?
All of you. Hell yeah, hits. Heron, you hit. 11 damage. That's good. Heron, that's okay. That's enough to kill it. As he lassos this hellhound in between you guys, you all kind of take pot shots and kick it and slash at it, and it gets to him and it is dead. And he looks and he goes, I don't know. How did you do? So, Dorn, you're up. So basically, are you on Roll20? You are. So you see the rectangle, the weird looking rectangle with 3 boxes around it on the left-hand side of the map. You are going to be in the very back. You're right next to Hattori, and you have taken 31 points of damage. Fire damage. Oh, and you have your new spear, which is a +1 weapon. So this one's dead. Nala is, while you're doing your thing, Nala is going to cast a Prayer of Healing. Oh, okay. So you've got 2 hellhounds on you. So actually, so this guy is dead. Delete. This over here, right over there, underneath the pews, there are 5 individuals over there. 3 guys are kneeling and chanting. There are basically 2 priests. One who is in a bunch of black robes on fire, and another one who is a black go-go dancer. Here he is. You got one of these guys, and he has a orb in his hand. You've got 3 of these guys who are kneeling and chanting, and then you've got this dude over there who shot a fireball at you guys, and that's why you're low. Nala casts Prayer of Healing. Yes, you guys. So you, Merv, Nala, and Hattori all have 31 points of fire damage that has not been healed yet. Heron was down, but Kaylin healed him for 7 points.
Yeah, she did.
Hattori, Helg also has fire damage. I forget how much you've taken.
Like 24, I think.
Yeah.
More than I'd like.
Don't look. Let me see. Anyone injured? Yes, people are injured. And it's your turn, Josh. All right, so everybody gets 7 plus 5, so 12 points of healing back. Is that correct? Josh? Okay, everybody add 12 points. Nala is also going to cast Prayer of Healing, and you get 6 plus 11 points back. You see to the north of where the group of 5 people are. Let me get this going. Can you let me draw? No, motherfucker. I'll kill you. All right. Right here, you see that green box that I just drew there? Yep. A spiraling Stargate, for lack of a better term, emits. And you see Luon come out with 2 females. One is a large tan Amazonian woman clad in gladiator gear. Another one is a small moon elf with that has ranger looking items. And they enter the fray and immediately attack the group there. After that, it is bad guy's turn. So the 3 who were kneeling and chanting, they are now engaged with the 3 of them. You've got 2 spellcasters, so one of them is going to cast. Oh, wait. Okay, first counter. All right. One of them is going to cast another fireball at you guys. So go ahead and make a dex save. Buddy.
Ugh.
All right. For Kaylin, I'm assuming one of them was Heron and the other one was Kaylin's?
Oh, yeah, the second one was supposed to be Heron's.
Yeah.
My bad. I didn't change it right.
No worries. And Josh, you're rolling at disadvantage for some reason. Try again. Okay. So Josh, Helg, you take the full 28 points of fire damage.
Come on.
Everybody else takes 14. And then I've got one more. Oh, what is that? I want to do that. Ooh, okay. You see the black go-go dancer stand up. He's got the orb in one hand, and then he starts to do some sort of weird, like sigil-like patterns with his other hand. I need each of you now to make a wisdom saving throw. He's basically trying to.
Oh, good.
He's trying to hypnotize you. Everybody except. Oh, let me do my guys. They save. Heron. Oh, Heron.
I know.
Yeah, it's not great.
Natural one.
All right. On a failed save, the creature becomes. Oh, wait, but you are immune to charms, aren't
I
you?
am immune to charm.
That works out.
All right. You shake it off. You start to kind of like you start to get very sleepy, and then you kind of shake it off, and you're like, nope. The rest of you don't fall prey to his hypnotic pattern. And that ends my turn. That'll be Helg. You're next.
Bashy. Man, I don't suppose anybody's got a healing potion they could throw me.
I used it on Heron.
No, you use a spell.
I used a spell. Sorry, never mind.
Nope.
Let me check my inventory real quick. It's been a while since I've looked.
You do have a potion of healing.
Then I would like to drink that shit.
Okay.
Like Popeye style.
All right. Danther's turn.
Oh, how many points would that heal me?
It's 2d something. 2d8, I think.
And that's my whole turn?
I was going to try and do it, but I don't know.
Yeah, because you got to dig it out and then unstopper it and drink it.
It's a mental, obviously.
5 whole points.
Yep.
I don't know who I should attack.
Heron, your turn.
It's my turn.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Danther.
Danther's turn. Danther's turn.
Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna attack. Who's
You
closest?
should probably just stay close. Yeah.
Danther is still wrestling with one of the hellhounds.
Okay, so I'll attack him.
Alfellow.
We haven't fixed it
because
yet.
there's no I have to get you to add a
Yeah.
Danther in there.
No problem. Oh, bye. 20 hits. Roll your damage. Josh Douglas.
8.
Yay!
Yeah, can y'all hear me now?
Yes!
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Hooray! 8 points of
Finally.
damage. All
Okay,
right.
how the hell do we get in the situation?
They just showed
Wait
up.
by an hour, we're being attacked by.
Yeah, we went through a Stargate and got back to our old keep that we turned into a brothel/tavern, and then shit hit the fan.
Yeah, they
it does.
literally just showed up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, okay, bye. Heron, it's your turn.
Okay. What do I have left? Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I am going to, play a little tinkling, plinky tune, and the group of spellcasters and other cultists, a green fire begins to emanate from the area. So they have to make a dexterity save, I believe.
All right. Oh, no. They fail. Do my guys who are also in the fray need to make it?
Are they in? Is there any way I can? Because it's a 10-foot, like radius thing, so it's like a 10-foot sphere, I guess.
They
Oh,
are.
no, I'm sorry. It's a 20-foot cube.
Yeah, they would be in there. So
Is there any way to move the cube so that they wouldn't be caught, or are they just like in the fray?
they are definitely in the fray.
Okay, then they also need to.
Well, that's okay because they saved.
All right, nice. So all the bad guys then are outlined in a very vibrant green fire. And now for the duration of the spell, we have advantage on any attack roll against them.
Nice. All right, Kaylin, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to shoot my longbow at the go-go dancer.
All right. That will hit. Wait, why is it at advantage? Oh, yeah, that's right.
The very fire.
That's right. That's right. 19 hits.
The 9, the damage?
How much damage?
9.
9.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Oh, okay. And then how much are you? Priest. And how much hit points do you have? Okay. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, because Kaylin made an attack and Danther can see, he also gets a free attack.
Okay, sweet.
He rolls a 22.
That hits.
He does 10 damage.
Yeah. Kill that hellhound.
Yeah, they are basically wrestling and scrapping.
He's not dead yet?
No. The fire cultists are strong.
Oh no, apparently.
Dorn, you're up.
Okay, so a quick recap again now that I have all my sound stuff sorted
Yes.
out. So the elongated rectangle is the Hellhounds, and there's 2 remaining.
On the black square, the black squares are the 2 hellhounds, and there's
Okay.
2 of them. That rectangle is basically where you guys all are.
Okay.
You were in the back, closest towards the staircase.
Okay. And then the green is like the Stargate portal, and the red square is like there's 3 cultists, right?
There's 5 cultists over there. 3 of them are currently engaged with 3 of your allies. 2 of them are spellcasters that are basically dead center in the in that square.
Okay.
And they've been chanting, or they were chanting. The go-go dancer has an orb that's thrumming with power.
Okay. Where's Hattori at? Is he here?
He's there next to you. He water whipped one of the
Okay.
hellhounds, brought him in, and everybody got a pot shot on him and killed one of the hellhounds. So there were 3, now there are 2.
And how far away are they?
So the hellhounds are probably 10 feet away from you because you're in the back of the group.
Okay. But how far is the cultist?
They are going to be from you 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 80, 90 feet.
So I'm gonna do another prayer of healing because I'm about to die. So it's up to 6 people, so I assume that's like our whole group.
Yeah.
So 11 healing to everybody, and then as my bonus, I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack one of the hellhounds, whichever one is weakest.
Okay, that'll be the one that Helg is on.
Give it to me too.
Mhm.
Thanks, Josh.
You're welcome.
So a 7 is not going to hit.
No, that's the damage. It's a DC 14.
Oh, I
Save.
saved. Okay.
Never mind. Actually, it is that. No, you're right. It is an attack spell.
Okay, 7's not gonna hit. It actually swings because that's a crit 1.
Yeah, it's a fail.
It's a critical failure. It swings over and narrowly misses Hattori. Just because I love to hit Hattori.
I mean, don't we all? Yeah.
I mean, it's the best. Hattori's going to attack that Hellhound that you're attacking, Helg. That one does not hit, but this one does. Okay, he basically kicks the dog, and it goes and dies. So, Helg, you're, the one that you were on is dead.
Poor puppy.
Is Danther one?
Danther is not dead. So the only one that's left is the one that Danther is attacking.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, the other Hellhound.
I was like, oh my god, no.
No. So Nala is going to cast Prayer of Healing again. And that's her last one. 7. You each get 9 points back.
Nice.
All right.
29. Okay, you're up.
So I'm just going to say that that's a success for them. And then we're going to be back to the top of the round.
That's weird. I got booted.
Hi,
I'm back.
you are back. Back to the top of the round. And so I'm just going to subtract 5 from them. And then it's going to be my turn. And the priest is going... Okay, counter. All right. You notice that the orb that's in the Go-Go Dancer's hand is starting to burn with a brilliant orange light. It's just glowing really, really hot now. He's going to stop to concentrate now. And then the priest is going to... He's already burned his 2 spell slots for that one. You guys are too far. He's going to attack. He's going to attack your allies that are attacking the cultists up there. And Helg, your turn.
Bashy bashy with the closest dude. Actually,
So that dog is dead. You can either attack the dog that is on Danther, or you can start to move towards the cultists. Your call.
if I run towards the cultist, I will most likely get an attack of opportunity on me, right?
The dog is going to be engaged with Danther.
Okay, then I'm going to charge Mr. Go-Go Pants.
So he's 80 feet away from you.
Okay. Fine, I'll attack the dog.
Aw, thanks, Hal.
Just keep beating up dogs, because that's apparently my thing.
Just with your cane, just hitting those dogs with your pimp cane.
Yeah. Oh, that's definitely some pimping damage.
Sorry, puppy.
With 8 points, that takes down that dog.
I'm so sorry.
What's good? We don't need Danther to die again.
This is an unholy abomination at this point.
I mean, a little bit, yeah, but like, good for the party, though.
Okay, so basically, you've only reached 5 feet. You can, and then you attack. You still have one more attack, and you can still move the rest of your the span of your movement. So you can start heading that way.
I'm gonna try and throw a hammer at the guy with the glowing ball. Is that
Okay.
too far? 80 feet's too far, I bet.
If you move the rest of your 30 feet, I guess, or 25 feet.
Then I will stupidly charge towards him. Is there any kind of cover between me and him?
No,
Not a damn thing.
not a damn thing.
Is there cover anywhere nearby?
I mean, you can go into the alcove that's to the north, but it's not really cover. You could go down to the left of K7.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna charge him, get as close as I can, and throw something at him.
All right. You can get to the edge of the building right here, and you can throw your hammer. And when you throw it, do you say hammer time?
Yeah.
No. First he stops. It says stop.
Hammer time.
Wow.
Hammer time.
Hammer time.
Everything is hammer time, guys.
All right.
Oh, nice. Nat 20.
Nice. Nat 20. Yeah. Where do you want to hit him? The head, the hands, the orb.
Go for the orb.
I want to knock that orb out of his hand.
Yeah, probably a good option.
All
And
right.
that's when I say stop. Hammer time.
Nice. All right. He takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage to the hand as the orb pops out of his hand and lands in the grass next to him. The grass around it singes, but otherwise it's not a fire yet. After Helg, it is Danther fighting. Oh, wait. No, there is no fighting. That one is dead.
Oh yeah.
What would you like Danther to do?
I guess I'm just gonna have him attack Go-Go Dancer. Or no, he's too far away, right?
He's far, so you're going to have to move him. You can double move Danther. I'm sure he can make it there, but he won't be able to do anything.
His speed is 50 feet. Yeah.
I'll go ahead and move him 50 feet closer, just the one move.
Okay. So
You know, if you double move him,
Because then they would get a
well, I don't even know if he gets like a bonus attack or anything. He may not.
oops.
Does he have the ability to? I don't know if he can do that or not.
10, 20, 30. So
I just don't want to get in a situation where I've like moved him up there for him to just stand there and then get attacked.
there he is. He goes there and he goes. "Ah!"
No. Wait, did he
Hold on.
Is that what you want to do, or do you want to keep him back?
No,
Brian's
you
checking
should-
something.
I was just going to see if he could actually even double move, but it is not obvious.
Okay.
I guess he can.
I would say yes because everybody has the option to double move. That's what you do. Like all you
Yeah.
do is double move.
Yeah, I think he probably can.
All right. So Danther sprints off towards the group, and he's in the fray. Heron, you're up.
He'll get. Who is Heron?
He'll get that bonus. Yeah.
Heron.
Okay. I am going to. Oh man. I don't really have anything that's useful. All right. I guess I'm gonna try and shoot the guy that's the go-go dancer guy.
Okay.
Just try and get him to lose concentration. Try to knock that thing out of his hand, maybe.
And don't you have advantage on that? Didn't you do some spell?
That's true. Yes.
Yep. So Helga's already knocked the orb out of his hand,
Oh, okay. I missed that part.
but I mean you can still attack him.
Yeah, I'm still gonna attack that guy though, because I don't want him to like pick it up and like So 18.
Yes, that hits.
4.
All right. Anything else, Heron?
I have to use my bonus action to keep the fair fire up. So
Okay.
what I will do.
Kaylin.
Okay, so I'm going to use my longbow and shoot at the go-go dancer.
Okay. 16 hits him.
Okay.
11 points. All right.
And then Danther gets his, because he can see me and I hit, he's going to attack him as well.
Okay.
I'm going to roll twice because he gets advantage. The 11. So it's 18.
18 hits him. How much damage?
Nine.
All right. He's getting scratched up.
Yeah.
Anything else, Caitlin?
I think that's all I can do, right?
I mean, you could have like put a hunter's mark on somebody before that, but no, yeah, basically,
Yeah.
You have a bonus action, but you can't do anything.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Nala's gonna go. She's going to fire and hit, and that does 4 damage. Hattori's gonna move up, but that's all he can do. Hattori moves, and he's going to be blue. He's a monk, and he double moves. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. He basically gets to the beginning of the fray. But that's all he can do. Dorn, you're up.
Okay.
And
question. Back. Yeah, on the back near the stairs. So question on the spell that Heron has. Is it like a continuous spell as long as he's maintaining it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a concentration spell, and because I haven't been hit, it stays up.
Okay. So I'm gonna just kind of get up a little bit closer, probably right next to Helg. Just be like a little bit behind him.
All right, so let's give you a white color. There you go. You and Helg are next to each other. There.
And then I'm gonna cast Bless on it's 3 people, so probably is Hattori within 30 feet of me now?
10, 20, 30. He's just in range, yes.
Okay. So Hattori, Helg, and then I'm not really sure who else. Where's
the only other people who are in range of you would be Brian or Katie, one of them.
I guess I'll do Katie.
That's a good idea.
Thank you.
All right.
And then my bonus action, I'm just going to move my spiritual weapon closer to myself.
Okay. What's the form of your spiritual weapon today?
I'm just going to say a giant greatsword for right now.
Okay.
I can't think of anything creative yet.
Ooh, you should do a Class A fire extinguisher.
I was about to say exactly that.
I will do that.
All right.
It's just a long tube with like it's going to be like a weird medieval thing because fire extinguishers don't exist. So it's going to be like a bucket of water with a mace on one end. So it's just going to be swinging around and it's going to smack people.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. After Dorn, it is the allies' turn.
Also, I will say Dorn is a little bit behind Helg because, yeah.
Okay. Oh gosh. Okay.
Healers don't go front line.
All right. You see the tall Amazonian woman take her sword and run it through one of the flame guardians, and he dies. The other two are still attacking. There's back to the top of the round. Bad guys, they are attacking and they miss. Oh, oh wait, no, it's not your turn. I've got sorcerers. Okay. Ooh, okay. The first one is going to cast Burning Hands on Danther. He's right there.
No.
So,
Does he get +2 since he's my dude?
No.
huh?
Saving throw? I don't know.
What is it?
What do I do to respond to that?
I'm gonna tell you. It's going to be Burning Hands. A dexterity saving throw. And it's gonna be. I already have my DC.
Is it what?
Dexterity saving throw.
No good.
Oh god.
Nope. So Danther, and actually Hattori's in the way too. But Hattori passes. Ooh. You take 12 points of fire damage, Danther.
Okay.
And Hattori takes 6.
So I'm dead?
No. I never actually.
Okay. And then the other one is going to look at the. Ooh, he's got 2 targets. He knows that you guys are. Let's see. You're still playing your loot, aren't you?
Me?
Brian?
Yep.
Okay. He's gonna cast a fireball at you.
Okay.
Roll you and Katie. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Do I have advantage on that? I do. I have advantage.
No, you just have a bonus.
Bonus on my dex. Or my.
Oh, but it's a thing. Can I? Damn it! Can't do it. Oh, I'm sorry. I have a quick advantage on.
Oh, you don't have advantage. I do.
That's not going to cut it.
UK and Kaylin.
I have advantage.
Both of you save.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So you only take 14 points of fire damage.
Only 14 points. I like how you say that.
It's a light 14. Yeah.
It's just 2nd-degree burns. It's not
Yeah.
It's fine. Put a band-aid on it.
To make it easier, I'm taking what you rolled, Brian. I'm just using that number.
Yeah.
All right. And now it is Helg's turn.
All right, I'm going to continue running for Mr. Orby guy.
Oops.
Seem to have lost my window. There it is. I can make it up to him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can move 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Plus D4.
And you've got advantage too. Oh wait, no. You were hit. So do you have to roll concentration?
Wait, I was hit? I thought I was.
Brian.
No,
What?
Brian,
Say it again.
you were hit, so do you have to roll concentration?
Oh, yes, you are correct.
Oh my gosh. Why can't I move you? Well, remember you've got your new heartstring stuff, so you get advantage.
Yeah, I rolled the same, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
What is it? I get I don't have any constitution, so I don't get a bonus on that, and I have to beat their spell spell save or what is it?
My spell save is 13.
Okay, then I think I fail.
All right, so the Fairy of Fire dissolves. Helg, you're 12 plus your 4, right? Because he gets.
It's plus a D4. Yeah, he's got to roll a D4.
All right, so Helg, roll a D4.
Yeah.
15 is enough to hit Go-Go Dancer dude. With
Support damage.
Support damage. 9 pimpin'.
And I'm gonna do it again and say, dress more conservatively.
I'm wrong. The DC is 10 or half the damage I take, whichever number is higher. So it would be 10 because 7 would be half the damage I took. So it's still up.
Oh, it's still up. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Helg, you can re-roll to see if you get you. They're already hits, but roll again to see if you got a nat.
Alrighty. Woo! Psychic.
All right. Roll that damage.
Well, you just get an extra 4 is what it should be.
Yeah, I mean, it'll still hit him. Yeah, with the nat 20.
Does it not? Weird. It doesn't look like it automatically adds the bonus.
What bonus?
Well, because if you get a nat, you double the dice, right?
It looks like it's rolling 2 dice for nats.
Yeah, but the modifiers only go on 1.
Yeah, so because the way I'm reading it, like that 9 plus 1 is the 1d8 plus a modifier plus
I see.
for the weapon.
The 9 is already a D8 plus the modifiers.
Yeah, so it should be 14, not 10. As far as I can tell.
Okay. You do 14 pimpin' damage.
Good.
And roll your. And you already did your 9 damage for the other one, right?
Yeah.
All right. He's not looking good. Let me do math. Calculator. Okay. He looks bloodied, but he's still got some. He's still got some energy in him. After Helg, it is Danther.
Okay. He will. All the cultists are still left. Yeah, like none of them have been taken down.
One has been taken down by one of your allies.
Okay. I guess because he's all the way over there. I guess he'll just continue to attack the Go-Go Dancer, the guy who's pretty close anyway.
All right, so he gets advantage because your Fairy Fire is still up.
Let me roll a d20 one more time just to see if he crits. And no, so 26.
Okay, so yeah, that's a hit. What's the damage?
6.
6. Okay. Heron, you're up.
Okay, me. All right, I'm gonna use my bonus action to continue concentrating, and then what do I want to do? No, I want to do that. Man. I guess I'm gonna shoot at one of the like the main priest.
Okay. That hits.
Oh, good.
All right.
Just a ton of damage.
He takes 4 points to the shoulder.
Massive.
All right. Helg,
Yes.
roll a perception. Since you're the only one up there.
Okay. Oh.
Hattori's up there too.
Yeah, but he's not here for real.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. Thank you, Helg.
And I held.
Kaylin, it's your turn.
Okay, did you cast Hail of Thorns
No.
when I was gone? Okay.
Mm-mm.
So and then
Yeah, but there's a lot of people like in that bubble, so I don't think you would necessarily want to do that.
I meant Hunter Smart.
I did not cast Hunter Smart.
So I want to cast Hunter Smart
Yes.
on Go-Go Dancer.
Okay. In addition to being green, he now has a bullseye emanating from his chest.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna shoot at him with my longbow.
All right. Yeah, hit dead center.
Yeah, 12, and then I'll have
He takes 18 points of damage.
Oh gosh.
oh yeah, right, because I'm blessed. And then Danther is also
No,
gonna...
that was just for Hunter's Mark.
Oh, okay. What about my blessing?
That's for attack. You didn't need it.
Oh, okay. And then Danther will also attack him because I hit. Right?
Yep.
He's down on his knees. He's
Yeah.
bleeding profusely.
Have Danther do the...
Oh god.
He
Oh
crit.
god. Panther is mauling him.
Yeah, Danther, that's my boy. Danther 2. The sequel.
15 damage.
Did he kill him?
No.
No?
He looks like he's about to die, but he's
Dang
still
it, I
alive.
really wanted Danther to have like a win, you know. Just came back from the dead and all.
I guess it would have been nice to have that 4 damage on that guy instead of the guy that I shot. Yeah.
All right. After Kaylin, it is Dorn's turn. You're the white square.
Yeah. So we've got the one guy who's almost dead, and then what are the other 2 guys doing?
You've got a priest who is standing there looking scared. You've got 2 engaged, 2 of the dudes with like swords and shields. These 2 are engaged with 3 of your allies where the green box is. They're still fighting it out.
Okay.
And the orb is down on the ground.
I guess I'm just gonna kill off the guy that Danther is attacking because one less person.
Go
I'm gonna,
Dancer.
yeah, so I'm gonna do Sacred Flame. So DC 14.
You hit him with a Sacred Flame?
Sacred Flame, yeah.
Okay. Okay, he fails.
Awesome. Does that kill him?
7 damage. No, that does not kill him.
Fuck. Okay, so I assume he's within 30 feet of me, right?
10, 20, 30. Yeah, 35-ish.
Okay. Is that enough where I can get my...
You can move up if you want.
Okay, so I'll move up like a few feet, but still kind of hanging back on the outskirts. Enough for me to get my spiritual weapon going.
All right, we'll say you move over to the corner right there.
Okay, fair enough. So my spiritual weapon
Oh yeah. Yes, your water mace is swinging around and smacks him upside the head.
Bam!
Boom! Water, spiritual water
Spiritual
splashes
water.
on him. there's a shower. There's a spiritual shower, and he dies.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right. You've got one priest left and two fighters. The dogs are dead. It's Hattori's turn. He is going. Oh, everybody. 6, 12. Everybody gets 14 points of healing back from Nala.
Sweet.
Thanks, Nala.
Hattori is going to attack. What's his face? And hits. And that hits. So that is 2d. How much? What level are you?
Just type it in.
1d6. So 2, 4.
What is this for?
And then 8 and 6 and 14. Okay. He does sumo-like stuff, and he's punching and pummeling the priest. Your allies are there, and Josh, make a perception check.
I see everything.
You Sherlock Holmes the shit out of the playing
Time
field.
freezes.
Okay, you look off. You notice where that orb had landed, where the grass has started to singe. It looks like, you know, whenever you're driving down the highway and you see that like mirage of flicker, like heat wave coming off of it down. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You basically see that, but it's starting to emanate in a spiral, or it's starting to radiate outwards and upwards, almost as if it's like creating like a cone going up.
Okay.
Totally normal.
Can I take a free action to yell something?
Sure.
So Helg is still the closest, so I'm gonna point and Helg, kick the orb.
All right then.
Or he should like golf it with his pimp cane.
You also,
Even better.
you also
I'll leave it up to him
Okay.
Yeah.
because I'm imagining he can kick it in the water and like I'm thinking it's about to explode. So kick that shit in the water.
All right. You also notice that next to the dead body is the box that they took it out of as well. After them, it's them, and they're fighting, and another of their flame guardians goes down. This time, bought from Luan, who takes his black or his ebony monk staff and just kind of like hits him like a baseball player swing, knocks him upside the head, and he falls. There's only one left. And then there's the priest, and then it is bad guy's turn. Let me remove my counter. Okay. The priest is going to cast. Where are you guys? He's going to cast Burning Hands again. Hattori and Helg and Danther need to make a dexterity saving throw.
No. Nope.
You take 6 points of fire damage.
That's all you got, punk?
Hattori falls down.
I am, yes.
All right. And Danther was 7. He takes 6 points as well.
6 points.
Hattori has collapsed from heat exhaustion. Helg, it's your turn.
Sorry, had to let the dogs out. Helg let the dogs out. Okay, so I'm having an internal debate whether I should do what I was told and kick the thing,
or golf it.
Or what?
Or golf it with your pimp cane.
Golf it, or should I metagame and listen to Zookeeper's ever so slight hint that I should put it back into the box?
Would Helg really do what Dorn told him to?
Helg would probably just I need to do the thing. I'll do the thing.
Yeah. Do what you would do in game.
Is there water nearby? Like,
yeah, there's definitely. You're at Riverguard Keep. There's water just down that cliff.
I'm gonna be stupid and kick it to the water.
All right, make an attack, I guess.
Just unarmed, or
yeah, it would be. Well, you could. Are you golfing it in, or are you kicking it in?
I guess I'll golf it in. I'm good with kicking.
All right.
Yeah,
you do like putt golf. So
that's what I was thinking. Like with you have pretty good pimping cane skills. So
Adam Sandler style, though, like hockey,
all running.
Yeah.
Don't miss.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. You definitely sink that ball into the river.
Bye, ball.
Falls down.
I hope this ends well.
Just doing what I was told. I glance back at Dorn, like,
You go. Yeah. You notice immediately that there is a lot of hissing and steam coming out from the river.
Helg yells, "Why did I do that?"
It looked hot.
It's bubbling and there's steam coming up from the river. Helg, you're kind of looking over at it. That's what you can see. After Helg, it is Danther. Do you have anything else, Helg?
Nah.
Okay.
There's still 2 priests left.
One priest.
One priest.
And one dude. One fighter.
I'll have Danther attack the priest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that hits.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Oh,
apparently that was not.
No, it's just the check because of the advantage.
Okay.
10 damage. That kill him?
10 damage? No.
No. Okay.
Okay. After Danther, it is Heron.
I am going to. If I look around, does anybody look particularly bad?
Hattori is down on the ground.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm all the way back there, aren't I?
Danther.
He's all the way up there too. I can't reach him.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna move up as far as I can. And then use my bonus action to keep my spell going, and then shoot at the priest.
All right, so we'll say you're there. You can move how many feet? 30?
I think so, yes.
20. All right. So you are here now,
Mm-hmm.
and you're the yellow. And so you shoot at the priest. Go ahead and make your attack roll. No, does not hit the priest.
Okay. That'll do me.
All right. After Heron, it is Kaylin.
Okay. I don't have any more spell slots, do I?
You don't need to them.
Oh, to cast.
Mm-hmm.
What would you recommend?
Shoot people.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna shoot the priest with my longbow.
Definitely hits.
Yay!
11 damage. Nice.
And then Danther.
It would be safe to assume you moved your hunter's mark over to that person?
Yes.
Yeah. So how much is Hunter's Mark? A D6?
Just one additional, so
Just
12.
one.
All right.
Then Danther.
Danther is gonna attack him as well.
52 plus 15 hits.
I'm just going to check to see if he will crit. Nope.
So 8 damage?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, hold on. 6 damage.
Okay, 14 minus 10 minus 11 minus 1. How much? Minus 6, you said?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. That priest is still looking healthy, but I mean, he's starting to look pretty bad. After Kaylin, Dorn.
So Hattori's on the ground, but how is his health? Otherwise, is he looking okay?
He looks unresponsive.
Unresponsive enough that I need to cast Spare the Dying?
We would say yes.
Okay, so I will cast Spare the Dying.
Okay.
So you need
to move up to touch him, which you can. You're in range.
Oh, I gotta go and touch him.
You're in range of him, so you can move up to him.
Okay. So I will run up and cast that. And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna have my spiritual weapon come in and hit the guy in the head with my flail bucket.
All right, your flail bucket. All right, so you come up behind Hattori, you touch him gingerly on the head. It's a good thing you did because I rolled a nat 1 for one of his death saves.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So spiritual weapon 15, that hits. How much damage do you do? 8. The bucket flails and hits him upside the head. He kind of staggers. All right. Hattori is down. I didn't include him in this fight.
So another thing is, so now that I've got that, can I heal him and bring him back, or is he just out for the rest of the round?
You can still heal him. You just stopped him from dying. But so now he's stable, but he's still at 0.
But if I give him health now, he's still going to be unresponsive.
No, if you give him health, if you heal him, if he gets HP, he wakes up.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
You see the moon elf look over and scream, Hattori! She jumps from where she's fighting the one dude. Alcippe and Luan move to make her path clear. She runs over to Hattori and is at his side and opens up her healer's kit. And you see her. This is a young moon elf, Josh, whom you haven't met yet. She's got light brown hair, green eyes, the pointy ears, has ranger garb on.
I have used my wisdom check to make sure she's an elf. Pointy ears.
Your passive perception works. Then it's Alcippe runs her her knife or her sword and cleaves off, decapitates the other flame guardian, and it is just too bad for him. And now it is the priest's turn. He kind of sees the futility of where he's at. He's got Danther on him. Everybody's up on, coming on him. He is going to cast. Ooh, actually, I haven't cast that spell yet. Let's cast that spell.
That's never good.
Okay, he becomes blurry to everybody who can see him.
Oh, good.
After that, it is Helg, your turn.
All right.
All you see is just a blur of green flame, outlining black robes.
So I can still tell where he is.
Yeah, you can still tell where he is. He's just kind of distorted right now. He's cast blur on himself.
I'm gonna let him know that I don't like that, and I'm gonna swing at him.
All right. With blur, it's disadvantage, but since you guys had advantage, it's just going to be a regular up and down attack.
Okay.
Yes. That is. Okay. Go ahead and describe how you want this blurry wizard to die.
Helg saunters up, kind of cocks his head and looks at him and says, "Stop that! Womp!" Bops on my head, and then turns around like, "Eh?
Dorn gives a half-hearted chuckle.
Good." And now, since I still have an attack, I'm just gonna hit him again.
Yes. The first one, all you did was slap the blurriness off of him. The second one is you just
slap the magic right off his dumb face.
All right. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You've killed all of the people.
Good God.
You still hear the hiss of the water.
Somebody else will look into that, right?
This is
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, we've just created like a permanent steam engine.
Yeah. Like, boom, we just made fucking engines. That's great. Nothing to worry about at all.
Completely fine.
Yep.
Okay. So with the end of that, what would you guys like to do?
I mean, not it on getting the steamy ball out of the water.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we save that for the water ganassi who can actually swim.
Yeah, that makes sense. I vote yeah.
Wait, is Hattori still down?
No, he has been stabilized by Dorn and by the Moon Elf.
Oh,
I can cast cure wounds on him to give him some health.
Okay. How much does he get back?
7.
Okay. He
Just
blinks.
so he's up and about.
Okay. He blinks and he looks and he goes, "Thank you." And then he looks at the Moon Elf and he says, "Elika," and she says, "Hattori," and they share a tender moment.
Dorn interrupts and says, "Hey, there's something in the water we should go get for us." Completely oblivious to the touching moment.
Nice. This is the wrong book.
So, a quick recap because I missed that first part. So, I kind of know the background of why we came back here. Was it literally like we showed up and then immediately people appeared and started attacking us?
Yep.
Like there was no other talking or anything?
Nope. There was talking in the beginning. You guys,
were they already here and we showed up, or did we get here and then they showed up?
You got there and then they showed up.
Okay. That's awfully convenient.
Fuck, where is it? Chapter 5.
So Dorn takes that and starts speculating that they have some means of tracking because it's too coincidental. So they must have known we were coming.
Okay. Well, he says, I guess your allies talk to you, and they tell you that the city or the towns that you were, because you missed this, Josh. So the towns that you were affiliated with before you came, before you were dropped off into the Shadowfell, have been under siege by these various cults. Y'all have managed to stop the Earth cult because you took out Marlos. Your allies took out the Water cult. Now all that is left is the air and the fire. And also the genie has started to rise in her power since she took you guys. She basically she took that hammer, that magic hammer, and some blood and everything, and so she's kind of starting to rise in power. A lot of your friends from the other towns are either killed or they've gone missing, or they have evacuated here to Riverguard Keep, which through the hard work of Holger, who Andy had been put in charge of whenever they last left this place. He has kind of patched up the place. This is basically y'all's keep now. And so this has kind of been acting as like a refugee camp for the residents from Red Larch. And
Okay,
then
cool.
y'all were deciding on who to attack, either the fire cultists or the air temple. And y'all decided on the air temple. That's whenever you heard Holger yelling out, and these people had made it into your keep and were chanting and had that orb. That is now, the temperature around here has gotten very hot. It feels like a hot, swampy-ass day in Texas in August.
I guess Dorn is going to go look at that box.
Okay, you pick up the box. It looks to be a little bit larger than what that orb was. You see I guess like a little half sphere place for where it would be laying in on like some sort of like velvet shit. On the outside of the box, you see elemental insignia. Roll a Arcana check. All right. You recognize this as the elements of water.
Well, I put it in the water, so it should be good. It's got a whole river.
With your Arcana check, you also know that there is magic that is about on this box.
Okay, yeah. So Dorn is going to obviously bring up, hey, that fire orb is still glowing. Pretty sure we need to get it back in this box. So if we have any water Genasi who might have like a water whip or some means of, getting it out of the water and putting it in a box, that'd be great.
Yeah, Hattori.
He looks over at you guys.
And I purposely not look at Hattori when I say this.
He stands up and he goes, "Okay, I see what you're saying." He looks down. If you guys look over where the orb had fallen into, it is bubbling. The water looks like it's boiling. In this river.
It's fine. The water needs to be hot. Now we have a hot tub now.
Yeah.
Okay. So are
okay.
you?
Okay. So wait a second. Wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
So since we're kind of out of combat here,
Mm-hmm.
Could I do a spiritual weapon to go in like a hand and just grab it?
Well, I was gonna. I could just use Mage Hand.
Or that.
Yeah,
It's fine too.
I can use the spell that is specifically designed to pick things up.
But also a question, can I do that? Is that something that the spiritual weapon can do? Or does it have to be just like a weapon?
It's more of like a weapon.
Okay.
It's not really like something that you would. It's not like Mage Hand.
I can't like control it, so.
I mean, you can, but like
there is a spell for that, where like you control a giant spectral hand.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I'll try to Mage Hand it up and out of the.
Okay. Dorn is going to have everyone kind of get away from the area and put the box down so that we are not in the immediate vicinity as this super hot thing comes over.
At the end of each hour, there is a 10% chance that there is within the area of effect. Well, okay. Okay. So you cast Mage Hand, I guess. Roll concentration, because now it's above 100 degrees Fahrenheit now.
Okay.
This area in your keep, in your area, it's hot, it's sweaty. So go ahead. You have, if you're using your loot, you still have advantage, so it's just a normal up and down.
Okay. So just
But roll concentration for your Mage Hand.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's fine.
Luck.
You conjure two hands actually with a nat 20. They kind of reach down. They come up. They both have magic oven mitts.
All right. It comes out of the water. As it gets closer to you, it's getting hot. What do you do?
I will move the mage hand over and place it gently in the inlay in the box.
Okay. Hattori says, "Let's close it."
Yeah, and then I just not close with the mage hand.
All right.
Should I kick it back in?
Up to you. Luan comes to you guys and he goes, they're really got some fucking brass ones like coming into your keep and attacking. Granted, it's not broad daylight, it is kind of the dead of night, but still, like they're really aggressive. So thanks for your help. I'm glad you guys were here to stop them from using the devastation orb. If they were to use it on your keep, like they did in Amphel.
Wait, did you say devastation orb?
Yes, that's what this is.
So, explain to me then, devastation orb. What does one need to use a devastation orb?
Yeah, that sounds pretty handy.
Yeah.
He tells you, well, the devastation orb is an elemental bomb that can be created at the site of an elemental node by performing a ritual with an elemental weapon. The type of orb created depends on the node used. So this one is a fire devastation orb, so it was created with the fire cultists.
Sure.
It measures 12 inches in diameter. It weighs 10 pounds, has a solid outer shell. It detonates after 1d100 hours after its creation, releasing the elemental energy it contains.
Wait, so it could still blow up?
It could. However, a special container can be crafted to contain a devastation orb and prevent it from detonating. The container must be inscribed with the symbols of the orb's opposing elements.
Right. Therefore, water.
While in the container, the orb thrums, which you all kind of like hear that Jumanji. Coming from it.
Jumanji.
Let's see. It thrums. It will explode unless it is returned to the container. Regardless of the type of orb, its effect is contained within a sphere of a 1 mile radius. The orb is the sphere's point of origin. The orb is destroyed after its one use. So this one was beginning to detonate, but you guys stopped it. So you have successfully recovered a fire devastation orb.
So if we were to then just tip the box back open, presumably it would go off very soon.
Yes.
Oh, guys, we
Got a bomb.
We should not give it to Helg.
no, give it to Helg. Helg's going to continue.
He says we should be very careful with this and probably not use it on the fire cultists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we still have some air folks to deal with.
Oh my God, could we like? Oh man, sorry.
Dorn says things might be heating up for them soon.
No.
I like it.
Can we do?
Mass murder. Yay.
Is there some way we can do like an aerial drop?
I was about to say, do we have any flying friends?
If only we had an owl.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
It's not like he could carry it. I guess he could just drop the box.
But we do have to make sure we're not hitting the people we're trying to rescue. So we need to do some like pre.
Andrew, how sturdy is the box? How sturdy does the box look?
I mean, it's sturdy enough to hold this 10-pound orb. So it seems like it's.
Oh, it's 10 pounds?
Yeah, it's
Oh, man.
solid.
Is it
Does
bowling?
it look as though if it were dropped from a very great height, it would stay intact?
Do we care if it stays intact?
Maybe you roll a investigation, I guess.
Oh, sorry. I'm still got a vision.
It seems like it would remain intact. Oh well.
Can we take like the hinges off so that when we drop it, I don't know, put a
Dorn
piece of
says,
tape on
aren't we
it?
getting a little ahead of ourselves? Who should we be, like, what's our next plan?
Well, I mean, I think we need to take out the air people. We've already crippled them, so to speak, in that we've defeated that leader dude.
You defeated Captain Moroska, I think.
Yep.
And you got let's see there. You defeated a lot of. Thurl Moroska was the guy's name. So you still know, like he was just like their captain. You haven't come across the prophet yet.
Right.
But Luan says to you that she resides in the erected air temple over where the Manicores used to roost.
Right.
But what about the fire cultists? Because they've already done a direct attack on our home base. Shouldn't they be dealt with first? What's to stop them from attacking again?
Well,
once
we
we
want to
leave?
use this new bomb we have.
He says, I know you weren't here for this, Josh. He said, Luan says, we can rally more allies to our cause, and we can attack the fire cultists while you attack the air cultists, or vice versa. We can go after the air cultists and you go after the fire. Y'all just decide who y'all want to go. Choose your own adventure.
if we have an ally who might just drop this bomb off somehow.
Flying allies?
Yeah, that's
You
the question.
do. Nala kind of interjects. She goes, "What about the Aarakocra?"
Oh, that's true.
Oh, yeah. Those homies.
The bird people.
Yeah.
Salik. We would just have to find where they are. I don't know. She asks Luan, "Have you seen the Aarakocra lately?" And he responds, "I hate fucking talking to myself." He responds and says, "They were in the battle at Red Larch. A couple of them were there. I don't remember seeing Salik there."
At the very least, if we go back to Red Larch, we might be able to find some trace of them.
Perhaps, but everybody's pretty much abandoned Red Larch because that's where the genie is residing right now.
Oh.
Dorn is going to recall that Nala has the one spell that can send a message to someone.
A sending message?
That she knows. Yeah. Dorn doesn't know this person, but she does, so...
I could cast sending. Sure, I'll cast sending and see if Salik is out and about.
So basically a magical text that says, "Hey man, where are you?"
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's pretty badass.
That you could have used the entire time you were in the Shadowfell and nobody brought it up.
Womp womp.
Dorn was having a very bad week. He was literally a prisoner just like right before that. Like he literally went from being prisoner to Shadowfell.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, that is pretty bad, dude.
I'll be right back.
All right. She utters a prayer unto Sylvanas, and you see a magical Twitter tweet bird emanate, like the little nabby, and kind of flies off.
Can we make that's how every time we use this sending, that's what happens?
Yes.
It's just like a magical blue little bird appears and then like goes away.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Okay. After a few minutes, the blue magical bird comes back and enters Nala's headspace. She looks over to you guys. She goes, "Good news is he's alive. Bad news is he's a prisoner." And is slated to be one of the first what is that word? Volunteers. Sacrifices.
Oh.
In the name of Erisi Kalinoth.
Who is that?
The air lady.
The air prophet, the woman in gray.
Okay. So Dorn is now swayed. He does not like the idea of sacrifices, so he's on board with killing the air temple now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's up to you guys. Whatever you guys want to do, you tell me. Luan says, "Hey, let's clean up these bodies and let's go sit down inside and where it's less hot." So
yeah,
I'm also going to need a nap.
Yeah. It's 2 a.m. Maybe we should take a rest and then start first at first light, guys.
Yes.
At dawn we plan.
Okay.
That'll work.
So Holger comes out and he starts to clean up for you guys. The next morning, unless anybody wants to do anything tonight, or are you guys just resting?
Yeah, I think just resting.
Okay, you move into K8 where the majority of like the bunk spaces are, and that is where a lot of refugees from Red Larch are. You see Kaylessa, who was Chance's mother, or who is Chance's mother. You also see Chance, the shepherd, there. Helver Tarnlar, the clothier. She's the one who made your cape, Helg. She's still alive.
Well, that's good, I guess.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah. And then I guess you guys, go to bed. Next morning, you wake up. I mean, anything else, Andy?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Kaylin or Heron?
Oh no.
No, I feel like taking a little rest and getting all back to
All right. So you take a long rest. The rest of the night is uneventful. You wake up roughly 8 hours. So 10 o'clock in the morning, roughly. You wake up. All your health is back. You're at full HP. You still have like that armory if you want to restock on arrows or bolts.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, I full up.
All right. You guys meet in the main hall. Luan has brought out some extra tables. He says, "All right. So our three choices are, and you guys can discuss amongst yourselves, but basically, either strike the air temple, strike the the fire temple, or go back to Red Larch and liberate it from the air genie, the Dal. I'm sorry, the one who sent you guys to the Shadowfell in the first place. We've got plenty of allies, so it's your team plus Luan's team, which is Luan, Alcippe, Elika, and Merv. He's going to be with them from now on.
So Dorn's soldier background is going to kick in, and he's going to want to know what kind of intel do we know about the keeps for both the air keep and the fire keep, because we don't want to go in there blind. So do we have maps or know the lay of the land? Any of these? What about the numbers of like expected enemies? All that stuff. Like
we don't know much about the layout of the actual temples themselves or their keeps. We do know that each one has at least one prophet. We know that the fire cult has a numerous kennel of a lot of hellhounds. They've got a lot more of those fire priests and go-go dancers. The air cults, you know that you've got Erisi Kalanoth, who is the prophet. She has with her the air cult, the air Nazis, basically those I want to call them foot soldiers, but like they fly in the air, so the air soldiers, I guess. A couple of their hurricanes, which is their name of their priests, and we know that they took the majority of the prison of Red Larchers. The fire cult also took some, and the Dal took some to work the mines underneath the monastery again. So they're pretty evenly spread out as far as like numbers and whatnot. There's a lot of them, definitely more of them than us.
So what about like location wise? Is there like an optimal path of like, once we take one place, we can hopefully have the prisoners from there and go in to like the next place with like more people? Susan says hi.
Hi, Susan. Luan says that at one point the temples, each temple was interconnected underneath the Desarin River Valley. It was an ancient. It was an ancient. I guess a bunch of like cisterns and caverns and stuff that were connected by the Drow at one point. So he believes that they are connected, but that's why he had you guys try to go out and find the 3 pieces of the key or the 4 pieces of the key. He says, "How many do you have?"
I think I have like 2 on me. No,
Y'all should have 3 actually, because y'all took the one from the blind monk.
Yes, we have 3. Yes.
Okay. He says, "I have the 4th piece from Eleazar." So he hands it to you, Heron. He says, "Go ahead and put it together."
All right. I slip the 4 pieces together.
They form a magical rod that the 4 pieces. It looks like an immovable rod, but it's glowing with black energy. He says, "Now that we have assembled the key, we should be able to move freely in between in between the 4 temples that are interconnected."
That would be handy.
Is there some way we could go into one of the other temples and like teleport inside? Is it teleportation type of into, or is it just like a key to like the back door or something?
So the key it lets down the barrier that was preventing you from traveling in between the 4 keeps underground.
Oh, okay.
Which we can just go into the basement. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can go to the basement of this one and walk there.
Yep.
Into their basement.
Mm-hmm.
Dorn likes this.
Basements are good.
Very rarely do they guard the basements. No one respects the basements.
Luan says, "Well, they guarded the hell out of this basement. We had a tough time taking out Gar Shadowkeep, but he's gone. So that water profit is gone. So it should be clear sailings underneath here. It just depends on where you want to go."
So I would say, since we already know that one of our allies is going to be potentially killed soon at the air temple, that would be Dorn's option.
Yes, I mean, I think if there was some way for us to sort of get in, rescue our people, and get out, leave a firebomb on the way out, and then just go, that would be ideal, I think.
I think so. A rescue mission with an explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I am unwilling to sacrifice prisoners for.
Yeah, I am.
Agreed. Dorn will leave no man behind. We must rescue the prisoners.
Nala speaks up and she turns to you, Kaylin.
She stepped out for a second.
Okay.
She could talk to me.
Okay. So she tells you, Heron, basically everybody. She sends another sending spell to check on Enos. He says he sees a lot of emaciated people, a lot of really skinny people, and they're always screaming at each other, and it's really windy, and he's really scared, and there's a bird person here, but the bird person looks pretty beat up.
So he is also at the air temple.
In bird person terms, that's fucked up. Sorry.
She also tells you, Helg, Grund is being held by the genie.
How do you fight a genie?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Do we wish they would stop fighting us?
Yeah, we could always try to make another deal and make a better one this time.
Oh, God.
Dorn doesn't like that idea. So what do we know about the genie? Is like, is this just straight up? Is the genie just straight up pure evil, or is it like capitalist evil, where they're just like, hey, I'm just gonna have some people working some mines, but as long as they're profiting,
So you know that this genie, this Earth genie, was hired initially by Marlos, who was the Earth prophet that you guys killed. She was just there basically mining a bunch of shit and creating her, her gems and weapons and things of that nature. She came from the elemental plane of Earth. But now that the deal that she made with you guys to give you guys the delegates, and she took the blood from the Ganassi and the Marlos's elemental hammer, she's gone a little more drunk with evil power and is just enslaving people left and right. To work alongside the Duergar. The Duergar are basically the overseers now, whipping the Red Largers into submission / slavery /
As much as I would like to save them, I think we need more intel on that enemy, and we're better off attacking the cultists, freeing people, and getting more allies.
Yeah, I would agree.
So at least we know we can save these people because we can beat the shit out of cultists. We're 0 for 1 on genies. So maybe we'll come across something that'll be more beneficial, or
maybe
something.
Perhaps.
Maybe we'll get another bomb. Maybe we'll find an air bomb and we can use that on her.
What if we combine the two bombs?
Nala says it is possible to do that.
So, actually, Dorn chimes in. So, if the fire cultists have a bomb, what about the water cultists? Is there a bomb in this one? Have they found anything ever since they started doing whatever renovations?
Holger says he hasn't found anything, but he also didn't venture down. Luan said since he was there with the other two, or with his team, they didn't find a water orb, but they also weren't specifically looking for one. So it's something that is worth exploring too.
So I would say, I don't know if we spend time now, but maybe whenever we go to attack the air temple, maybe we can have people look and find the water one, because then we could use the water orb on the fire people, and that would wreck their shit.
Or at the very least, if we find like the node that makes it, we could make our own.
Luan says,
"Can we?
You need an elemental weapon to create it." Which we actually happen to have the trident from that prophet. So, yeah, it's theoretically possible. It was vibrating with evil, so we locked it up in the captain's quarters here.
Hmm.
This might be something to explore later. I think time is more of the essence, because when was the person meant to be executed? The bird person?
We don't know. Soon.
Okay. Dorn would say that looking into making a bomb would be something for later.
You also, Hattori pipes up and he says, well, we also have all of these allies here. We could dispatch them to see if they could do that while we go and attack the air cultists. Merv, you're a magic person. Yeah. You could look at that, couldn't you? I suppose. Quack, 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 quack. I'm not talking to myself anymore. You guys interact with me, okay?
Fascinating, though. I liked it.
So I think we're all agreed that we can go and attack the air temple, and hopefully we'll have the opportunity. We'll priority rescue the people, kill the head honcho. If we can, drop off a firebomb.
Sounds like a good
I think
plan.
that is probably the
And
most.
then walk away as we're not looking at the explosion.
Yes.
Obviously.
Helg volunteers to be the one to place the bomb.
Nobody's gonna.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, kill
Yeah.
in seconds. Hell, doing
Dorn
it.
is just gonna, shucks, beat me to it.
Right. Nala hands you the box, Helg.
Oh, that's a bad move.
Um,
A couple like, whoa, I'm not gonna drop it.
So before we go, Dorn is going. So I assume this place has like armor and whatnot.
yes.
Dorn is probably going to change his armor to get a little bit more armor, but I assume we're going to wrap up here and not continue
Yeah.
much longer. So I will decide on what exactly I will choose. I'm kind of looking at it now.
Yep. So basically, we're kind of done. We're just kind of RPing right now for y'all's next things, next session, so that way I can plan for it. Merv says that he looks over to you guys and he says, "If you guys don't mind, can I borrow the wizard to come with me, and maybe we can figure it out together?" Heron,
Yeah, that would be fine.
Gervor looks at you, Heron, and he goes, "Half-ear, I won't fail you.
This
We'll
better not be like the time
get
we
a
left.
water orb for you."
I expect nothing less.
All right.
Oh, one other meta question.
Yeah.
So, you mentioned I got my dragon tooth halberd.
Yep.
What other goodies did we get from the dragon corpse?
Helg got a kick-ass mask.
Does it do anything?
He can
Badass.
he can see into different planes.
And it's really kick-ass.
Huh?
Nice.
And it's really kick-ass.
Yes. He's basically like the Lone Ranger, but like the Lone Helger. He is. Brian got a dragon heartstring lute, which helps him with concentration, and there's some other stuff too, I'm sure. Katie got dragon mail armor.
Cool.
Or scale armor, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You got the spear, or your halberd. Hattori got something, but he's not here, so I'll tell him
Actually,
later.
so for the spear, you said it's +1. Is that on attack or
And
damage?
Both.
It's both. Sweet.
Hey Andrew, we got to run.
Yeah, we're pretty much done.
Okay. Yeah, just if anything else happens, just we can watch video.
Yep. So yeah, that's about it. So basically, the magic people are going to explore the basement of this place to see if they can create a water orb for you. Luan's team is going to go to the fire cultists and see if they can scout out different things. You guys are going to head to the air temple or via the basement here, and the Dow is still just going to do what the Dow genie wants to do in Red Larch. Until you. Yep.
Cool. So Andrew, meta outside of the game.
Yep.
If you need me to look at making any maps or anything, let me know.
Yeah, let's you and I
it's been a
talk
while.
after. Yeah.
It's been a while since I've looked at it because I've been distracted with other video games and whatnot. But
Yeah, we can look at that.
yeah,
Same, Andrew. If you wouldn't mind adding a Danther character to the Roll20 thing, so I can add all the stats in and butts with it, so it's easier to keep track of.
I can do that.
I would appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right,
All right, yeah. Any questions, comments, concerns, Andy?
Nope. I'm good. That was fun.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Awesome.
Yeah, it sort of feels nice to be like back in the real world and like doing things with like the people again.
Yeah, it does.
Hey,
Yeah.
and we didn't blow ourselves up.
That's true.
Yeah.
You do have a firebomb now.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you guys.
Bye, guys.
Okay, see you.
Yeah.
What was that, Andy?
Oh, and you gave it to me. That's a bad idea.
Hey, you asked for it.
Exactly.
Nobody said no, so
I plan on doing something real stupid. Don't worry.
Tyler trusts you.
Dummy.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, thanks, Andy. See you later.
See ya.
Andrew, you show me to stay on. We can.
Yeah,